Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report, and I'm here today with Eric Kreft, who's the general manager of, I'd say the upcoming, but I think they're open now, the Dune House Hotel and Spa in Atlantic Beach, Florida. That's near Jacksonville. And we're going to talk to Eric about this brand new property, which is a little bit like a throwback property to those famed beachside hotels of Florida lore. And we're going to talk to him about that and a whole lot more on Insider Travel Report. Eric, first of all, great to see you. We were supposed to get together. I got a little ill, and we're doing this by Zoom, only about 30 miles away from each
Yeah.
other because you had come to New York to visit, and I'm sorry I can't be there. But as we said, we'll do this interview, and then next time around, we'll do a live in person down at your way because I think I need that Florida sunshine.
Oh, I can't wait, James. Thank you so much. I wish I could have said I brought the sunshine from Florida here. The sun's
It
getting
is.
out a
It
little
is.
bit,
It's
but not quite as pleasant weather temperature wise as it is
no,
down in
not
Beach,
yet,
Florida.
not yet. Yeah,
Soon,
it
soon.
really is. Now let's talk about your new hotel, the
Mhm.
Dune House Hotel and Spa. I said where it's located. Where exactly? It's on a beach in Atlantic Beach, right?
It is. We are on the first coast of the Jacksonville beaches, kind of chain of beaches on in Jacksonville, Florida, the very east side of it, naturally, and we are Atlantic Beach, Florida. You have Neptune Beach, that is about 2 miles
Hmm.
south of us, and then another 2 miles, you're in Jacksonville Beach. And it's an incredible beach community that really focuses on family and it's a little bit more affluent traveler and resident in that location. And they really
Right.
love keeping this a tight beach knit community.
Now tell me a little about yourself because you've actually last year were named the National General Manager of the Year by
Yeah.
AHLA, right? Now, congratulations. That's pretty
Thank you
astonishing.
very much. Was very humbled to take that the nomination by my team. Was very generous to nominate me for that for the independent of hotel categories, and was fortunate enough to be recognized with that this year by AHLA. I'm originally from California
Right.
and went to school, studied hotel management at the University of Hawaii, and started my career with the Ritz-Carlton in Maui and kind of worked my way across the United States to end with Ritz-Carlton and the Ritz-Carlton Amelia Island.
Oh, I know
And
that well. I've been there, yeah.
yeah, absolutely incredible time with them and found myself having a hankering to join the independent space, and has
Okay.
been fortunate to land here in Atlantic Beach at the Dune House, formerly One Ocean Resort and Spa, and prior to that, the Sea Turtle Inn. So it's a hotel
Oh.
that's been there for 54 years, significant history of Atlantic Beach.
So this is not new construction. This has been a renovation, right?
It is. It is a renovation and a rebranding and a reconcepting of what the hotel is meant to be. And it's really, as you alluded to earlier, a throwback to what's all things great about Jacksonville Beach. Jacksonville Beach used to have a boardwalk and a Ferris wheel, and you're able to drive on
Wow.
the beach. And it
I
was
had no
the
idea you had those things down in Florida.
Yeah, it was incredible, and we recognized the need and the importance to really embrace the community and be a place for the community. One of our, our mottos right now is arrive as a guest and leave as a local. And we
Okay.
want to give you all the things that are great about Jack's Beach, the surf community, the skateboard community, the kind of salt air, the family focus, and it's just it's an incredible place that not a lot of people are familiar with because they've heard of Jacksonville, but not
Yeah.
necessarily Atlantic Beach. And people, as you break Florida into almost three states, you got North Florida, then you have Orlando and all the theme parks, and then you got
Sure.
South Florida and Miami, which is a completely different vibe, would you say?
No,
Atlantic Beach.
it sounds great. I really did not know this before we I did the research on this, and indeed, the architecture of your hotel is kind of a homage to. I think there was a Jacksonville architect named William Morgan
Yep.
what is the thinking behind the design?
So interesting. William Morgan created the original Dune house, which is a home that is built into the dunes. From the street, you can't see the home, but from the beach side, you look back and you see the hills of the dunes, and you have the two kind of entrances to the house. It's a really beautiful design by William Morgan back in 1975, and I think just paying homage to the importance of him in the community of Atlantic Beach and really thinking the Dune House is a house of brands. We have an incredible restaurant, Coastal Farmer, which is coming on board. We have a nod to our history of the sea turtle with Sea Turtle Scoops and Ice Cream Shop.
Okay,
We'll have we'll have Cafe Dune for your coffee, beer, wine, and really we're changing the lobby space into a communal gathering location. So you can work, you can socialize, you can meet up with your friends for happy hour. And we're moving the front desk to the second floor of the hotel where you can actually see the ocean. So when you check in,
that's
you're
cool.
looking at the best view possible, and that is the Atlantic Beach.
Yeah, and how many keys does the hotel have?
193 keys.
Right.
Every single room has a view of the ocean. So it doesn't matter what room you book, it's you're going to be able to see the ocean, and those incredible sunrises in Atlantic Beach are something that you will remember forever.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, how did the keys divide down to rooms and suites and things like?
Great question. So we have three suites total. Our premium suite is called the Camino Suite. We had a famous author, John Grisham, that used to visit and frequent our hotel
Heard
back in
of
the
him?
day. And he's written a few stories about the sea turtle, and so in prior we referenced it as the Grisham Suite. Now we've turned it into the Camino Suite, which is one of his series of books. And we love taking our history and amplifying it at the hotel. But we have three suites, 39 ocean front facing rooms with balconies,
Okay.
all step out balconies with two chairs and a little table. And then something unique we did in this transformation is we took every king bed and we faced it directly towards the ocean.
Oh,
So when
that's
you
cool.
wake
Yeah.
up in the morning, you can watch the sunrise. You don't need to turn your head to the left or to the right, as traditionally most hotels you do. And then 77 rooms facing north, 77 rooms facing south. Um, and every room, again, then has a view of the coastline, but you can see the ocean. And what's nice about the history, the fact that we're 54 years old, we are grandfathered into the height of the building. There can
Okay.
be no longer any other building above 35 feet, and we're up 8 floors. So you have
So
just
you're a virtual
beautiful.
skyscraper on the beach, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we're an icon in the Jacksonville Beach area.
Now you started talking about the dining with the coastal farmer. Hey, what is the cuisine for that, and what other restaurants and dining options do you have?
Great question. So Coastal Farmer is going to be tied to table. We are featuring local farms and fisheries within the kind of Jacksonville, South Georgia region. We're really close to the border. And when you think about Jacksonville and you think about the service hospitality, there's a lot of Southern influence. That's Southern hospitality. So you're going to see a lot of shrimp, a lot of grouper, a lot of flounder, with all native from the local waters. And then just we have some great cattle ranches as well from South
Oh, wow.
Georgia into Florida, and looking to curate the menu from there. It'll be all day dining, about 198 seats, with a space for a lounge and bar. And then we have two private dining rooms, one to fit about 15 people and another one for eight.
Mhm.
And just really looking forward to highlighting all the great cuisine there is in the South at an elevated level. Oysters locally from New Smyrna Beach, which is not too far down, about an hour down. Um, and just really looking forward to launching Coastal Farmer to the world. We will have an outside entrance
Okay.
to the general public so they can come right in off the street, and then also an entrance from the hotel. And excited to get that out in front of everybody.
Now you're within wa obviously you're right on the beach, so you're within walking distance of the beach, and I
Yeah.
assume you're in within walking distance of the community around you, right?
Absolutely. So if you go down to the ground level of the hotel, the first thing you'll walk out to is our amazing pool with our new poolside bar called Soothsayer,
Ah,
after the old Big, if you remember the movie, and
of
the
course.
fortune teller. So it's going to be pool bar by day, a little voodoo-y by night, speakeasy. And then we actually have a bridge that takes you right through the dunes and onto the beach. We
Wow.
offer
Okay.
beach chairs and umbrellas included in all guest stay. And thankfully, with our beach, we are flanked literally by the Atlantic Beach Lifeguard Station and the Neptune Beach Lifeguard Station. So it's a very family friendly, very safe beach to be able to get in and out of the water. Um, and that's a really nice feedback we get from the guests. They feel very comfortable and confident with their kids
Well,
joining.
everything within walking distance and lifeguards
Yeah.
and everything else. And you answered my question, is it family friendly at the beginning? And this is clearly for families and for couples, I would think too, because it's a very
Absolutely.
great setting, right?
Absolutely. We like to think of ourselves as a barefoot luxury. So my
Okay.
career in Ritz-Carlton and then Sea Island, there for 2 years, and having to wear the tie. I am done
Ah,
with the tie. It is
well,
a nice,
you've been
comfortable luxury.
liberated, huh?
I've been liberated.
There
I
you
love
go. No
it.
more ties.
And
I'll remember that. I'm not wearing a tie to your hotel. Put it that way.
please don't. No, we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel welcomed. We want you to feel like you're learning about the culture of Atlantic Beach. And walking distance outside on the other side of the hotel, a lot of our guests give us the feedback. It's amazing. We get to leave our car, park our car, and we can walk everywhere. We have the Beaches Town Center right outside our hotel, which has
Right.
all different types of cuisine and a lot of independent restaurants. There's not a lot of franchises by any means, and some really good shopping too for nice high end, whether it's housewares or clothing or whatnot. It's not your tchotchke kind of magnets and touristy destination by any means.
No,
It's really, really nice.
no, it's great. And of course, the name of your hotel is the Dune House Hotel and Spa. So I would remiss if I don't ask about the spa. What's in the spa? How many treatments? I mean, things like that. What do you have there?
Yeah, just an incredible spa dune. It's going to have 7 treatment rooms, six, 5 standard solo treatment rooms, one treatment room as a couples treatment
Okay.
room, which will be ocean front, although you enjoy most of the massage face down, but it's
Got
still
it.
nice to
Right.
be oceanfront. And then we'll have a separate room that's also oceanfront that's going to be a wet treatment room. So nice marble table that we can do body scrubs and Thai massage, and it's okay to get wet and use that in the treatment. We'll have a rain shower in that room as well, and then a dry sauna as part of that experience. So you can either kind of circuit through those if you want,
Right.
or you can add on those individual kind of experiences to your regular massage.
No, that's great. It sounds like a full service spa. Now,
Amazing.
you're an independent property, but are you part of any of those hotel marketing groups? You know, things like Preferred Hotels and Resorts, Leading, other things like that.
Yeah, those are all amazing programs. We are currently purely independent.
Oh, right. Okay.
The fact that our hotel has been there for 54 years, we have a very loyal repeat guest of the South, from Georgia to the Carolinas. Our drive market is extremely strong. Generational travel to our hotel. We have grandparents that came as kids to the property, and now they're bringing their kids and their grandchildren. It's just a really, really lovely place that spans the, kind of generational uh, deck. And we do a lot of family um,
Reunions, things like that.
reunions, family
The,
reunions.
the term now is multi-gen, but that's
Yeah, it's multi-generational, but the family reunions are strong in
yeah.
the South, and that is a great place. We are also a business-friendly property. We have 10,000 square feet of mixed-use meeting space,
Okay.
including a oceanfront junior ballroom now. And in Jacksonville, there's a lot of medical right now. We have a Mayo Clinic, University of Florida Health, Advent Health,
Hmm,
a lot of technology coming into Jacksonville, and we host a lot of those meetings um, regularly throughout the hotel. So not only is it great for families and transients and couples too, celebrating anniversaries and getting married at the property, we do have a significant amount of group business as well, and that's nice because we people can spread out and feel comfortable and still feel like it's home.
that's great. Now what's the timing? I think you opened your doors on March 3rd, I heard, but it sounds
Yeah.
like you're still putting in more stuff. And how's that going to roll out?
Great question. So March 3rd was our official transition of the name from One Ocean Resort and Spa to Dune House Hotel and Spa. And we are any room, we are currently open right now, open for business, while we continue to enhance more of the common space in the restaurants as well as the spa. And we're targeting more around the early July to be fully complete with all
Okay.
those restaurants and whatnot. But we are open for business. And if you join us, you will have a Dune House room.
There you go. That's excellent. Now, anything else you want to tell us about this great new old hotel, I should say, because
Yeah.
it's been a renovation of a classic property, and it sounds great. It sounds like it's close to everything and family friendly too. So, anything else you want to tell our travel advisors out there about the hotel?
Yeah, please come visit. It's a hidden gem. It is not a tourist destination. It is your new beachfront home. We hope that it's a tradition. And if you want to learn more, everything up to date, it's dunehousehotelandspa.com for all of our updates and all of the events that are going to be happening at the resort.
And that's also where the travel advisors can go and learn how to book their clients there at the hotel.
Absolutely.
Well, Eric, I
Absolutely.
want to thank you. First of all, congratulations on the new property and
Yep.
also winning that award last year
Thank you.
for 2025. And you're getting me very interested and excited about going down and seeing your property because it sounds like a great beachfront property that really I love sort of the old beach hotels, and this is a new old beach hotel. It sounds like a great property for a lot of different kinds of guests. So thanks again.
Well, thank you very much, James. Look forward to seeing you at Atlantic Beach.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.